got a Liverpool fan in the house, by the way, Duncan.
Oh yeah.
Spurs fan here, don't want.
Just pointed you out.
Well, well, we'll have you know that your two hosts are Manchester United fans. Speaker Tan.
All right, he's walking off. He's walking off. Well, really looking forward to that episode that is coming on Friday. A very special athletes game show with Constant Lian and Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Tan Chuan Jin. Some big shots coming on the show, man. No one is leaving evenings with John and Duncan. We are going to get everyone. We're not leaving anyone out.
Everyone is going to be entertained, and we've got more fun and action coming your way even beyond this week. So do stay tuned to not just the Athletes Game Show, but to all of Evenings with John and Duncan. But first things first, we're having the Wednesday report today, Duncan. And last week, we had the No Hands Challenge.
Yeah.
This week, we have a different Get Active TV Weekly Challenge coming your way.
And we're making this a thing, right? I think every week we're going to try and find challenges to do, and then we're going to try and challenge people to do. And that's the fun. And last week with the No Hands Challenge, Kelly did great. I think she posted on Instagram who did it better. I think hands down, No Hands Challenge.
Yeah.
No Hands Challenge down.
No
Kelly
hands.
Latimer did it better than me and John. I think
for sure.
It's fair enough for us to say that. But this week we have a different one, and we were scouring through social media, and you found this shoe challenge, John.
They came in through Felicia.
Okay.
And it is a very interesting challenge. I like the fact that we're not just doing fitness challenges here on Get Active TV. We're doing all sorts of fun challenges, including this shoe balancing challenge, shoe challenge.
Yeah.
And let's have a look at what it looks like.
Interesting. So that seems almost impossible to do, John, but we believe that impossible is nothing. They should make a slogan out of that. So last week we had the No Hands Challenge. We both did
reasonably well.
We
like to think so, at least.
Kelly did fantastically well, by the way. But so now we will do the shoe challenge, and I think you should go first, as we did last week, and I'll follow.
As always, I'm the first to embarrass myself, right?
And I just close it off.
Well, we'll see how it goes
so
this time
up
around.
to you. Take your shoes
Gonna need
off.
your help with this one.
Yeah, I will place it for you.
I'll probably take off my other shoe as well. Okay. And
this is as much fun as you can have with your shoes off. Okay?
You want to flip it the other
Is
way
it
around?
alright?
Maybe?
The other way around?
Would it be easier? I don't know. To me, I don't think it's going to make a difference anyway.
Okay, here we go. Time. Looking good. Easy does it. Oh, easy. You alright?
I'm really enjoying. I feel it's coming off.
Oh no. It's very difficult. Okay, let me have a go.
gonna have Duncan's turn to have a go at this.
I do not fancy my chances one bit, but always an excuse to make a fool of yourself.
Oh.
I think I'll be right.
Yeah, you'll be alright. This is Duncan. Showing new degrees of flexibility. Well done. Wow. Doing a good job there.
It's flat.
It's flat.
It's still okay.
Yeah. Still keeping good balance.
Okay,
Keep at it. I think you're almost halfway there. Okay, slowly now. Doing a good job. Oh!
I could feel it slipping. Man, that is tough.
Bro, tough.
That is tough.
You want to have another go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I feel confident. I feel confident after that one.
Doing well.
I feel confident after that one.
Way better than I did at least. Doing-
I feel like I'm mopping the floor at the same time. with my
Yeah,
shirt.
well, I mean, definitely we're doing an additional service right now for this studio. Okay. Slowly now. Slowly. Easy does it.
Doing great, Duncan.
How do I do this? How do I turn now?
Yeah. So your left foot goes.
I feel it dropping.
Pull up your. No. Pull up your.
I feel it dropping. Oh no!
Almost did it.
Oh, challenge.
Technically, it's a no shoe challenge as well because we're not wearing shoes.
Yes.
But.
So last week we called out Kelly and Barbara, but who are we calling out this week to try this out?
Well, we definitely want to have a look at our host from What You're Cooking, Ben Logan. Have a go at this.
Ben, looking forward to you trying this shoe challenge in the kitchen as well. And Dr. Rico, if you want to join in, feel free.
Let's get one of our fitness instructors as well.
Okay.
Do you have anyone in mind? No?
I don't want to get myself into trouble.
How about Dawn and Betsy, both of them?
Go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
Dawn and Betsy, you're up next.
So the three of you, let's see you try the shoe challenge. I'm not sure if people will actually like us calling them out to do the challenges, but I think it is deceptively difficult. It looks easy from the example, but you have some balance. You need to be flexible. You found it difficult. I found it difficult as well.
I personally find that possibly athletes or people who do explosive sports like rugby, football, and you have tight hamstrings and old injuries along those, you may find this a little tougher to do. Possibly yoga instructors, Pilates instructors, they may have an easier time doing this. So Betsy and Dawn, I mean, no pressure, but you may have an advantage doing this challenge. And as with all skills that we talk about, sometimes the most difficult things to do look terribly easy.
Yes.
But that's because it's done by people who are highly skilled at it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not either of us, as evident by the video earlier on. But anyway, that was actually easy compared to the next video that we're about to show, the picnic table challenge, John. Now, it sounds easy. It sounds like a walk in the park. So nice. You have the picnic table, but it looks terribly difficult. What do we have in store?
Well, our Team Singapore beach volleyball athlete Kingsley decided to do the picnic table challenge at home. And this looks like there's a lot of core work involved. So if you're staying at home, you've got plenty of time on your hands, and you're tired of doing challenges that are too easy for you, why not take this on?
It's no picnic, I tell you.
No picnic. Let's have a look. Producer in the ear asked if this is the next challenge you'll be attempting. I strongly doubt so.
I doubt so. It'll be very interesting with me and John to be in that kind of position.
Yes.
Yes, but also we're living in different households, so technically we're not allowed. So
we're exempted because of safe or social distancing we're talking about. Circuit breaker, Wow.
Lucky us. Up next was something very interesting by Coach SG, John, and I think it's a very nice video. It didn't start off the way you think it would have gone later on into the video, and it's something that you pointed out to me as well.
That's right. Coach SG pit basically a 3-time Olympian and Asian Games medalist and 13-time SEA Games gold medalist Coach Lee Wong Yew from the Singapore Shooting Association against the head of the Coach SG division, Azhar Yusof, who was also a former sharpshooter himself for the Protective Security Command. And the entire intent of this very entertaining video is to draw the attention for people into shooting and practical advice on shooting tips, not just for competitive or professional shooters, but riding on the fact that shooting, even for shooting games such as Nerf guns, across all ages, is a very popular thing to do. So same principles apply, and they decided to share that knowledge with everyone now during Circuit Breaker. How cool is that?
Very cool. And obviously we had Martina Veloso on Evenings with John and Duncan recently, and she pointed out the trouble that she is having not doing the actual practice of shooting. But as we see in this video, you don't need the actual equipment to have fun and to showcase your shot-taking skills as well. So in this video, it shows you can have fun with a Nerf gun.
in shooting, be it a shotgun, a pistol, a rifle, your MP5, SAR-21, even a Nerf gun, some basic principles of marksmanship will apply. These are pretty general in nature, but I will share with you some. 1. Balance. When you are operating a firearm, balance is paramount because if you lose your balance, your shots will go haywire. 2. And knowing how to sight your gun. Looking through the sights means you know where you want to land your shots. The last one will be breathing, knowing how to breathe when you trigger. One of the most common way is to take a normal breath, release half, hold as you slowly squeeze the trigger.
Look, in no way can we compare ourselves to healthcare workers, to those hitting the streets, keeping people safe, but I think we serve a different purpose.
I hope that people can take away a fun new fact or something to help their physical or mental development at this point in time.
Regardless of which industry you're from, we all face the same challenges. If all of us were to stay united and persevere till the end, I'm very sure we'll overcome the whole thing together.
What we as entertainers are trying to do is to sound out to as much people as possible that there is every possibility to move to the next phase of the future with positivity in mind.
We have a much leaner team than any other production that I've worked on. We're doing a lot with very little resources to ensure that we adhere to all of the rules and regulations. I feel like we're serving the needs of Singaporeans currently at home. We are entertaining them, we're giving them ideas, and we're trying to bring the outside world inside. That's something that we feel like the Singaporeans need, and if we don't do it, then who will?
What an interesting video, Duncan. And you know what? This actually gave me an idea for us, for not just you and me, but Get Active TV crew and hosts and all that. When all this is over, we should definitely do this.
Okay.
Get everyone together and have a Nerf war.
That's very, very good. That's a very good idea. I think there's something we can get all the different shows all involved, and it'll be like a shootout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That'd be an interesting concept, wouldn't it?
I'll get started on the training immediately, actually, on this, because we are like very competitive, obviously.
Yeah. Definitely.
So as we've seen, it's been fun and games so far in the beginning of this episode of the Wednesday Report, but there have been initiatives that have been going on as well for people who need it during circuit breaker and COVID-19, and one of it is to help migrant workers in Singapore. And Team Nila has come up with an initiative, John.
That's right. Team Nila, riding on this overall care campaign that Sport Singapore is rolling out, has come up with a campaign on getting active at home.
Yeah.
So by simply doing a set of workouts, 3 workouts to be exact, I believe it's jumping jacks, overhead claps, or sitting to standing. Easy workouts that can be done by anyone of all abilities. So long as you complete a workout, a care pack is donated to a migrant worker. So the target, I believe, that they're looking to hit is 2,000 care packs.
Correct.
The campaign is still ongoing. For more information, you do want to visit the Team Nila Facebook page. And so basically, record yourself doing the workouts and post it in comments, and you add to that care pack that's being donated to the migrant workers. All for a great cause.
And also, I think you have a fun fact with people helping out and taking part in this initiative, John.
Yeah, the fun fact. Well, the fun fact is that so far the people who have taken part in this campaign have really come from all walks of life and from all age groups. We've seen 98-year-olds do it.
Wow.
We've seen 68-year-olds do it. These are Team Nila volunteers, but it just goes to show that how inclusive our society is, and that everyone has a part to play in helping us tide through this period. We also have seen wheelchair rugby athletes from persons with disabilities also involved also equally adept at contributing and giving back. Right, it's coming from a place of power, of empowerment, and I think this theme has been very strong across all our initiatives, from Sport Cares as well. The boys from Saturday Night Lights, I believe, also contributing with some sets as well.
It's nice to see that we are all in this together. At the end of the day, Singaporeans, we all have to chip in to help out one another, whether we're young, whether we're old, we're male, we're female, whether we're athletic, whether we're a couch potato at home doing nothing, but we're all in this together to try and get through Circuit Breaker. And I think this is a great initiative. Where, as you said, it's pretty simple exercises that you need to do, just 3 exercises, but just doing them also gets you a little bit more active, and also for a good cause to help out, obviously, the migrant workers who are suffering the most right now in Singapore during Circuit Breaker and during COVID-19. I think another great initiative as well is a special friend of ours of the show, Shahid Alam, Team Singapore tennis player, and he is also trying to help out people during this period as well.
That's right. Shahid has teamed up with Active SG Tennis Academy to cater special meals also for migrant workers through the initiative. And through this collaboration, basically it's calling for donations in order to get these special meals being catered to migrant workers. And
it started with that they keep raising the bar. So it was $5,000 and they were reaching it. They raised it to $6,000 and now they're pushing it to $7,000. I think they'll cap it at 7. But I think it will feed 850, I think if I'm right, 850 migrant workers by raising this amount of money. So great stuff. Great to see that we have athletes with a heart. And I know it's a saying within the community, but these athletes really have a heart and helping out people during this period.
That's right. And I also understand they're very close to hitting the target. So here's a call out to all of you who want to contribute. You can still do so, and you never know, you just may be that person to help them hit the target. They're very close to achieving their goal in the 850 meals for the migrant workers.
I think Shahid also has a special video that he produced as well.
That's right.
So let's hear it from the man himself, Shahid Alam.
Straight from Shahid.
Hey everyone, my name is Shahid Alam and I'm a Team Singapore tennis player. As we know, the COVID-19 global pandemic has undoubtedly affected many people in Singapore, with our worst hit group being our migrant workers. Therefore, together with the Active SG Tennis Academy, we have recently launched a campaign called Project Love All, aimed at providing meals to our migrant workers during the weekend of Hari Raya. We hope that this will be able to sprinkle some of the festive cheer during this very challenging period. Our goal is to provide specially catered meals to over 750 migrant workers in Singapore. Each one of us can make a difference, so let's contribute to this cause. Check out my Facebook and Instagram page for more information on how to donate. Let's join hands virtually as one Team Singapore and love all. Thank you so much for your donations in advance. Don't forget to stay home and stay safe. Take care, everyone.
Wow, it's a sweet talker, this guy. Huh?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Well, I mean, such a great message behind it all. Message, But I love how he delivered it, like you said. Yeah. Sweet talker.
I don't know how many takes he did to do that one, but it's so smooth, man. I'm sure he charms the ladies as well with the way he speaks.
I'm pretty sure he does.
All right, so speaking of charming people, I think we like to see how our athletes keep themselves entertained during Circuit Breaker. And this video from the Singapore Table Tennis Association, and we're not talking about the main stars. It's the developmental squad that are going to showcase their skills in this video. And I tell you, John, I could practice day and night and not be able to do what they're doing because it is skill, it is technique, it is coordination.
Totally agree with you.
So what they're doing is they're bouncing one ball on one hand and then bouncing one ball downwards on the other hand. And it's awesome. Have a look at the video.
Yep.
So Loy Sing Yao 51 times doing that challenge, 50 times more than my attempt. So great effort from him. But it's great stuff to see that the future of table tennis. These guys with trick shots.
Great, isn't it? I mean, and even if you're not a competitive table tennis player, and you do happen to have a table tennis table, or even a table at home, and you have table tennis paddles.
Yeah.
Why not give it a try? I think it's a great exercise to practice your hand-eye coordination.
Correct.
And level up your skill in table tennis at the same time during this period while you're at home.
I think I would invite people to send it over to us. In any kind of challenge, if you think you've seen a challenge and you think I can do better than these guys, especially the challenges that we do, send it over to us and we will air it.
Yeah, you never know. Send it over to us and it might be featured in the Wednesday report, or even better yet, if you like a particular challenge on an episode that you see here, just drop it in the comments. Post the video in comments. If you're not shy to do it, just drop it there and just tell us, like, you guys, you should be doing like this instead of what you did. Yeah.
Call us out, man.
Call us out.
We are happy to be proven wrong.
We're happy, more than happy to see. We'd be happy to see more people keeping active and participating in challenges, fun challenges, not necessarily incredibly tough to do fitness challenges, but fun challenges like today's or this week's challenge.
Yeah. Talking about fun challenges, the Don't Rush challenge is still ongoing, and the Singapore Swimming Association brought up a very special video doing it in terms of they will be fully dressed and then they would have their swimsuit or their trunks and then they'll shoot to the camera and then they'll change it up and they'll be in their swimsuit after that. And then you have to watch till the end. You have to watch till the end to see how it ends because you will definitely have a laugh. Have a look.
Let's have a look. How about that? I just love how our swimmers come up with these ideas. I'm Mitchell Lang, and then even Jonathan. I mean, look, just crazy ideas, and it just makes you, wonder. We are in the midst of a pandemic, but there's nothing stopping us from having a little laugh. At the same time, and just keeping spirits high and not be too serious about the whole situation. Certainly helps.
Exactly. Here. Good point, John. And some people that we've not heard of is friends of Sports Singapore and friends of us, XP, the football freestylers, and they've been conducting their own home-based learning. Now, we know students in general during this time, obviously now school holidays, but before this, they were studying from home, but they have changed up home-based learning to a whole different level. These guys from the freestyle football, for XP, for the freestyle footballers, because they have been coaching students who are interested in doing freestyle football from Zoom or from Skype or just from virtual reality. And from what they have been coaching, I think the future of freestyle football is very, very bright. In you will have a great time watching this video. Facility, don't they, John? These guys.
They do. It's at Queensway Shopping Centre on the second floor. Hopefully, when circuit breaker lifts, or whenever, not necessarily when circuit breaker lifts, but when situations are back to normal, we should go check it out.
Definitely.
It's in a cage setup.
Nice.
Pretty cool, and we should definitely take each other on in that one.
I'll take you on in a pana challenge, man. I'll put the ball through your legs.
I'm not. Yeah, definitely something exciting to look forward to.
All right, it's a date after
in the future.
when things settle down.
Yeah.
And finally, the Football Association of Singapore have also released this video with Fadzul Hasni Juraimi and Philip Au, both guys that we know very, very well. And they
teammates even. Yeah.
Teammates even.
Yeah.
And these guys are the youth coaches of the Singapore national team. And they've come up with a little bit of a skill booklet that players can do during this period. And it's not easy. I know back in the day when we were like doing skills, it was just like toe taps on the ball or that kind of thing, like ball side by side.
Yeah.
But this kind of drills are a little bit more advanced, and if you do not have the skills, it looks very, very difficult. But it's all about repetition. But I think if you do master these skills, you would master the ball on the pitch, and it's very, very interesting. Have a look at this with Fadzul Hasni and Philip.
Everyone, this is Coach Fadzul and this is Coach Philip. Today we'll be showing you some skills which you can practice at. Let's begin!
All right, so two things I think I have personally learned from the video. The first one is that Fadzul Hasni lives on the 4th floor. And the second thing that I think I've learned is he's got it right by doing it at the lift landing. Now, we know there might be people at home, right? There might not be enough space to do it with the ball, but do it at the lift landing. Do your skills there. If the Grab delivery guy comes on, he can be your opponent. If the DHL guy comes, he can be your opponent. So it serves a double purpose. Don't you agree with me, John? You're laughing, but you're agreeing with me.
Certainly, this is a sign of someone who has been watching too many Nike football commercials in the 90s. If you remember,
yes,
the ad in the airport, Ronaldo,
Brazil,
but those were fantastic ads, and also that. The passion for football, that's how it's ignited, isn't it? It's basically a sport that can be played anytime, anywhere, even during COVID-19, of course, maybe not too far from your homes, but just keeping that spirit up and just basically play anywhere.
Do it at the lift landings. Annoy your neighbors. It's fine. They're home. They're not doing anything anyway.
Well, we have seen a rise in, as you mentioned, home-based learning and lots of tutorial content and interest as well. People creating their own content. Of course, you do want to find resources that are reliable and credible. So people who are proper coaches and fitness trainers as well, who are proper fitness trainers. And for that, you can come to Get Active TV's library of content as well as the Active SG Circle, where we are slowly building up our library of content based on contributions, not just by Sport Singapore, but by all of Singapore, various instructors coming together to contribute during this period.
And obviously, we're going to keep this going on, not just for during the circuit breaker period, but all the way through for the next couple of months. So we're going to keep people entertained, and as we will try and keep you entertained with Evenings with John and Duncan. And on Wednesday, of course, we have the Wednesday Report. Thank you so much for joining us on this particular episode. But really looking forward to Friday, John. Really looking forward to a very special mega episode of the Athletes Game Show with Constant Lian. And of course, Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Tan Chuan Jin.
You don't want to miss that one. Trust us, you just don't. You don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, so join us 9 p.m. on Friday. Enjoy it and then have a nice break for Hari Raya. So we'll see you on Friday.
See you then.